Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? We have a beautiful sunny day. We got the cows fed. We've got some bedding in here. They were all excited, especially this guy. I have a potato. We're gonna feed him. Wants a potato? It's your favorite. There you go. I'm going to work on the greenhouse, but this is what my brother and my dad were doing. We go through so many potatoes. We sell a lot of them in the store. A lot of local restaurants will come and they'll buy them and they'll make French fries and chips out of them. So we got to keep washing and bagging them. Okay, now I'll show you what my job is today. So if you look down through here, this is our greenhouse, our biggest one. I have to take this cable off, and then if you look along here, you see this plastic. It's old. It doesn't allow as much light through as we'd like, and it needs to come off, so that's gonna be my job. But first I'm gonna be taking these cables off down through here. We're over halfway, so I'm gonna take the ladder to the other end, and I'm gonna undo it and come back the other way. There we go. I got it. That's all that was holding it on, up there on a little hook. So now we can finish taking it off. We got all this wire off, so now all I'm gonna do is just wrap this up so it's out of the way. All the wire has been removed. Now I'll take you up top and show you what I have to remove up here. So what I do is I take this tool, I put it in here, and I pull up, and I go the whole way down through, and what it does, I'll turn you around so you can see, it pops this metal piece out, which will make it so the plastic comes loose so we can remove it. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm squinting pretty hard, but I'm trying to show you what these little metal pieces do. When you go along here, you see this plastic is tucked down in, and then these metal pieces, we put them in like this, and then they clip. So what that does is it holds the plastic on, but if we pull down on it now, after what I've taken off, you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's loosening it up. And I have to go down through and take all these metal pieces out, and then we'll be able to take this side of the greenhouse plastic off. I'll just show you what I did here quick. Put a window in. We got it all taken down. All the plastic is down along here. But what I had to do was that tool I was using, it was working, but we got to a certain point where there's this wire we have that we use to hold the plastic in place. It's called wiggle wire. And if you look right in here, you see this little metal? It goes all the way down through just like that, and it holds the plastic on. You see? It kind of pulled the screws out of the wall there. So what I had to do, it was even on the top side, I had to go up the ladder, go along the gutter, all the way down to the other end, and I had to take the screwdriver, put it in, and pop all that wire out. And I wish I had the camera down here to watch this whole thing fall down through here. It looked pretty neat. So now all I gotta do is take this wiggle wire off, get rid of the plastic, and then we're ready to put the new on. Let's hope it doesn't get windy, because I hate putting plastic on greenhouses when it's windy. We got the wiggle wire off. This tube is connected. What this normally will do is there's two sheets. There's an outer layer and an inner layer, and this blows air in between them. It's basically as like a buffer to help insulate the greenhouse. But I have to go get a knife and cut this out of here. We just took the new roll of plastic and we laid it out. It's a little longer than what we need, but we'll just cut the extra off. We're gonna make it work. This is me on the roof. Okay, so this is what we were doing up here. We've got all the plastic hooked up so far, and I'm gonna show you quick what my job was, because I couldn't really do it from the bottom. We take this little metal piece, and we have to hook it in here. And what that does is it helps keep the plastic on. So I just wanted to give you an idea of where I was working, and it's messy, very messy. So we got our new piece of plastic on there. You can tell the difference, super easy to see through. And now we have roll-up sides for when it gets too hot. So we're gonna hook up our roll-up sides. Get our roll-up sides to work. We're gonna go through and we're gonna put these brackets along every spot that we need to. We got all our little bracers, brackets, whatever you want to call them, put on here. And now we're gonna have to run our wire back through to hold the plastic against. So instead of using this, I'm just gonna try and let it focus on it. See how thin that is? Instead of trying to use this, we're just gonna get new. Rather than put it up there and then it break halfway through the season. All that's left to do with this plastic then is to cut off all the excess, which is what we'll do next. We got that new plastic on. Dad is going to finish cutting the excess off the end. Now what we're going to do with this plastic is we're going to take all this stuff that's on the bottom, and we see this bottom layer here, we're going to replace that, but not today. So that means we're going to take this plastic, roll it up, and save it for later. That was a big job today. We got that whole side clean. And if we're going to go inside, and I'll show you how clear it looks. This is the top side, you can see through, and here's the bottom side. There's a big difference. When you change the plastic, it allows way more light in. It's really good for the greenhouse. Well, well, well. That looks nice. Can see out no problem. Allows a lot of sunlight in. That'll be good for when all these bad boys get planted. We're all done in the greenhouse. Daniel and I are gonna go down and feed animals together. Yep. He's probably gonna take care of the calves. I'm gonna go get grain for the big guys first. There'll be many times where I'm recording and I'll set my camera up. And I gotta be careful because I set it up by the cows. Sometimes they're trying to eat it. And a lot of times I'll put it over here on this post while I'm feeding these guys so you guys can see. And the only problem is I have this fencer here. And if you listen, there's that ticking noise. So if you ever hear that ticking noise, that's where it's coming from. But all these guys are good over here with grain. Daniel finished the calves, but we're gonna go check on them anyway. We moved 2 from these pens over into the big pen. All the calves that were in here, we moved them outside. Now we just got these 2 little guys over here. But now we have these guys over here, and they're gonna grow fast. They like to eat. But Daniel finished them for the day. He got them all their food and stuff that they need. So now I'm gonna head up. We're gonna head up to the germination greenhouse. I'm going to show you how the onions are doing that we planted, and show you how everything else that we planted is coming up. Oh, looks a little different. You guys haven't seen all this. We got our shipments in. Just go along and show you here. All of this. So down this table, we have a lot of callies, calipricose flowers, and some geraniums. Over here we have some succulents. We got some begonias. We keep going up through. We have some sweet potato vine. But also I've got to show you the seeds that we seeded. I think 2 videos ago, 3 videos ago, I have no idea. But here we go. We have our habaneros. Look at these guys. Don't they look wonderful? We had they came up really nice, and that's good because habaneros and ghost chilies, they don't come up nice, but they came up very nice. We have our snapdragons here popping out, ageratum, Dusty Miller, Go down through here. Look here at our dianthus is beautiful. Look at these. Oh. Bye, greenhouse. Have a nice night. That's where we're going to end the video today. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Sir, do you have anything to say, sir?
I just woke up. I had a vision. Subscribe.